What's up guys, J777 again. Can't believe I'm doing two back-to-back videos after not uploading for so long. It's ridiculous. In this video guys, I was going to show off the new Ember. She got another buff, and oddly enough she's still not amazing, but she definitely is better. And her abilities are even more cool than they were. And I didn't even realize I never had a synoid gamma core build, so I'm going to show you guys that too. I didn't even show you the Ember build. I'll go more in depth with that in a second. Sorry, I'm still pretty tired. And I do apologize for the mic quality, by the way. I don't have my snowball at my uncle's house right now, and just decided to make some videos at like 12 o'clock. So this is the synoid gamma core. This is the second most powerful weapon in the game, because apparently the red veil crossbow weapon got buffed, and now that is the strongest weapon. But this is still amazingly good, and I personally like this better just because of the style, and I like laser weapons. So you want your staple mods that you put on every secondary practically: Barrel Diffusion, Hornet Strike, and Lethal Torrent. Gunslinger's kind of optional, it's good to have. Pathogen rounds, Jolt, Pistol Pestilence, and Convulsion, and this will give you a max corrosive damage build right here. If that's what you're going for, that's what I was going for. If you don't want max damage and you just want to mess around with this, there's plenty of stuff you can do. They've made it more fun to mess around with your mods and stuff. You can, you know, throw a quick draw on or seeker or something crazy like that that'll make you have punch through. And you guys, I think at this point you guys probably know what combinations to use on different enemies, but I'll tell you anyway. Magnetic is what you want to use on Corpus. So that is cold combined with electric. So just switch out your mods with cold mods instead of the poison mods. And for Grineer, you want radiation damage. And that's same thing as with the cold damage, just switch it out with heat damage. And you're going to have electric damage on all three builds, no matter what. Jolt and Convulsion are your best friends. If you don't have Jolt, that was an exclusive mod from a while back, so you may not have it. Just use Convulsion or lower rank one if you need to. I did form this thing 3 times to be able to fit this on there, so keep that in mind when you're modding it. And just put heat damage on for Grineer, that type of thing, and you'll get some crazy damage with this thing. Mine does 5600 corrosive damage, as you can see down there if you're not distracted by Ember in the background. And then it has 1800 magnetic damage, and it's not even built to do that, so that's great. And Ember, I didn't really spend that much time perfecting this. Sorry about that mic flare there. I didn't spend much time perfecting this, but I've been messing with Ember since she came out, like a long time ago. Or not since she came out, but since I got the game. She was like the first prime I got, so I have like 4 Forma on her, and there's really no reason to ever put that much Forma on a Warframe, especially nowadays, because they changed the whole mod system so you don't have to have ability cards on anymore or anything like that, but I won't bore you guys with those stories. Alright, so let's jump into some type of gameplay. Again guys, I'm feeling a little lazy with editing, so I'm not gonna edit this out or anything. The loading times are pretty quick in this game though. After playing GTA, good lord, which is just absolutely terrible dealing with those loading times. It's a fun game, but the loading times drive me insane, literally. And a couple other changes in the game though while it is loading. In this screen, when you're moving your ship around with enormous lag, you can actually see everybody else's ship flying around too, so that's cool. On top of that, there's a lot more particle effects in the game too now. For PC users, that's already a thing, but for us PlayStation users, we were kind of without our flying balls. We all missed them from other games that had lots of flying balls. We all love the floating balls. So, see if I can't get some. Yeah, see all those pretty little particles flying around? They're beautiful. And Ember just so happens to have them floating around her the entire time you're using World on Fire, so makes her that much more badass looking. For the most part, she's not a defensive Warframe, guys, so don't play defense with this. I usually do my videos on a defense mission just because it's a lot easier. Actually, I guess I've always done them on survival, which was kind of dumb, but either way, it's easier to do them on defense, but I'm doing it on survival because she can't really do defense very well, and even though this is a short video, it probably would just turn out weird. Anyway guys, the way you're going to use these powers is you're going to use accelerant, which is swiping down on the touchpad. Well, I'm sure everybody has different controls. I click down on the D-pad. If you want to change your controls, just go into options and controls. It's pretty straightforward. But yeah, accelerant is on default down, and World on Fire is going to be the second one you cast, and accelerant buffs all your fire damage you deal, so kind of a must-do right away. By the way guys, if you didn't check out the Attica build, it is pretty hilarious. I'm not using Mirage, so it's not as crazy, but if you use Mirage with it, you guys can check out that video and see how ridiculous that is, if you even want to get an Attica to do that. Oh, Ember's pretty good though, I will say that guys, if you're thinking about using her as well. All the particle effects are definitely one of my favorites. I mean, all of her abilities basically generate all these little embers flying around. Even though most Warframes have that effect now, they made that most recent update on PlayStation 4. So, I don't think there's anything else to tell you guys. I'm like really out of it because I'm tired, so I'm trying to think really hard so I don't miss anything. If I do miss something guys though, just let me know in the comments. I'm not very shy in the comments. I'll let you guys know how to play if you need any more help or whatever. If you guys are on PS4, let me know because I could play with you guys and actually talk to you, because my channel's small enough for me to be able to actually chat with you guys through the comments regularly and actually play with you on PlayStation as well. I don't play Warframe all the time. Right now I am playing it though, so if you happen to want to play between now and this next Tuesday coming up, I do believe it's and then I don't even know what day it is. I don't know what day next Tuesday is. Oh, it's when Bloodborne comes out. You guys probably know when that date is. But when Bloodborne comes out, I'm not going to be playing any Warframe for a while, so don't ask me then. Otherwise, I'll kind of be a dick and be like, nah. But I'll always be coming back to Warframe. Every time they have a nice update, I always return to it. Getting hella off topic and just rambling on to you guys, though. So I'm going to exit this mission, or otherwise I'll just keep doing it forever. I hope you guys did enjoy that, though. I hope you can find some usefulness out of it. Ember's always been one of my favorite Warframes. I think she's one of the coolest looking Warframes and has the coolest powers, so hopefully you guys will be able to use her now somewhat. That's not a very good example, just doing like a tier 1 survival for like 5 seconds, but she's still not a Warframe that's gonna do like 40-minute survivals, I will say that. Like, she might be able to make it to 40 now, but she's not really gonna be like ridiculous like Loki or Nova or something, so you're still gonna need Nova or something like that. I don't think I did a Nova build actually, so I'll show you guys that some more probably in a second, so look forward to that. See you guys in the next video.